Time to follow the money. We're going to look at Bitcoin and the Bitcoin correlation with the M2 money supply. So let's start with the basics. The M2 money supply, you can read this, guys. It's the liquid money in the economy, okay? Cash, checking, deposits, etc. So M1, M2, and it measures how much money is out there. So let's follow that money, because when that money grows, when the M2 grows, more money is available to buy goods, and it looks like if we shift the M2 forward, we can get a good prognosis about the price of Bitcoin. That's what we will do next. So Bitcoin's dance with M2. We're going to look at two charts, and we're going to look at the correlation, as well as how we can do prognosis with this indicator, the Alexander prognosis. So let's look at the M2, and this is the M2. So this is all this money that is out there, okay? And then let's bring this money forward. So today is August 11th. Let's bring it 90 days forward, for example, roughly. So it comes forward. And now let's bring the Bitcoin chart up together with Alexander. And you can see that we have quite a correlation, and it allows us to do what? It allows us to do prognosis. If the price of Bitcoin has been following this line, then it's very likely that it will also do in the future. Now let's look at the indicator and how you can use it. You can have the preset, so follow the money auto, and it's calibrated. It works only on Bitcoin, guys, and it works on the 1 day, 12 hours, 8 hours, and 4 hours. For every time frame, there is a shift forward. So for 1 day, it's 72 days. That's the default. And so on. For 4 hours is 376 candles of 4 hours. So what you see here as manual follow the money, if you are on the 4 hours chart or the 8 hours chart, let's do the 8 hours, which is my favorite time frame. So if you do that and you have it in the follow the money auto, it will shift it 188 candles. Okay, if you do the math, you will ask me why it's not from 1 day to 2 day exactly double. There is a reason for that too, but that's a big subject. It's part of the calibration I've done. So let's follow the money manually now. So we are now at 8 hours chart, which means on auto we are 188. Okay, so let's take that out and let's go to manual. Okay, and instead of 188, you want to bring this forward or backwards so that you can follow the logic. So this is the 8 hours chart. And put Alexander on the side for a little while. So you can play with the chart, you can have it where you like. Maybe I want to bring this a little bit to the left. So you can go ahead and calibrate it and play around with it and do it how you like. Obviously, maybe I want to go in the other direction now. So you can do it however you like, and you can play around with it and see how you can make the correlation visually more appealing. And because if you do that, you see how here it connects, okay, and here. So this is good for the 8 hours, and then this way we can get a projection of follow the money and where the price of Bitcoin can go if this correlation continues. You can find this in the indicators under Alexander Prognosis, and you can use it on your own. So it's yours, and I hope you like it, and let me know your thoughts. Now, a little bit about Alexander. Hey, it's because you are Greek and Alexander was a great. Alexander was not just Greek, guys. He was a Macedon. He was king of the Macedonia. I'm not gonna go into politics. Alexander had a vision, had a vision of uniting the world. So Alexander the Great, the king who wanted to unite the world, guys. So everyone thinks about the warrior and the battles and the blood shed, but in reality, his vision was way more uh, sophisticated than that. And maybe you need to be a little Alexander in the mind in order to deal with the markets, because that's how the markets are. Markets are nasty. So we need knowledge, and we need to unite the world, guys. We need to trade with knowledge. We need to live with knowledge and wisdom, and we need to aim to unite the world. So it all comes down to knowing yourself, and for all of us to aim for a better future. And maybe Bitcoin is already reshaping how we can move forward as a society. There is no religion or politics to separate us. There shouldn't be. We should all unite, just like Alexander, the son of Zeus, became also the son of Ammon Ra. This is the Alexander Prognosis, coming from pro and gnosis, the knowledge from before, to make prolepsis, to see what's going to happen earlier. And if this chart does well, then maybe we could have a prophecy. That's quite different, that Bitcoin can go to 155,000. Take care, guys. Use it and let me know if you like it.